Hello, good people of YouTube. Mountbatten here. And today we are going over the update notes for update 11.8, which will be going live on the North America server today and should be going live on the EU server tomorrow at the time of release of this video at least. We are going to also be going over just the main points of this update and the things that you guys need to be aware of and how you guys can get the most out of this update. There's a lot in this update, a lot of small changes here and there, so I would encourage you guys to check out the article for yourselves. You can also get a free day of premium time. There's a link randomly hidden in the article for that, so make sure you go to the article just for that, just to get a free 24 hours of premium at least. But again, if you want to be more in the know with what exactly is going on, you can check that out as well. So, getting started right out the gate with the 7th anniversary of World of Warships. They don't mention it in this article, but this is normally when they do offer the year's worth of premium time for 50% off. It's normally for this anniversary update and then for Christmas and New Year's. So if you're looking for a very good deal on a year's worth of premium time, this should be happening sometime during this update. Again, if you want to make sure you're getting credits in XP per battle with pretty much unwavering consistency, that is the best thing to get in this game for that. But anyway, they say festive rewards to celebrate the 7th anniversary of World of Warships. We're bringing back bonuses for your performance in battles, playing all ships of tier 5 and above. Players will now be able to receive several gifts per battle. This change will make it easier to receive rewards for owners of a large number of ships in the port. If you have 100 or more ships, you'll be able to receive a standard gift for a battle fought playing a ship and additional gifts from ships in your port. You cannot receive gifts on the same ship a second time without entering a battle. You can receive additional gifts from any other ships of tier 5 and above that has not granted you gifts yet. State that battle performances bonuses will be available from Friday, September 16th until Friday, October 14th. Rewards depending on the ship tier. For tier 5 to tier 7 ships, 1 special bonus container. For tier 8 to tier 9 ships, 1 special bonus container and 1 rare bonus container. For tier 10 ships and super ships, 1 super container. The number of gifts you receive after a battle depends on the number of ships you have in your port and the amount of base XP earned in that battle. For example, a player with a port fleet exceeding 300 ships will be able to earn 4 gifts in 1 battle. 1 gift for ending the battle with a single, and 3 gifts for effective action in battle. So, they have this nice little chart here explaining their rewards system. So, I'll pop that up on screen. If you want to take a good long stare at it, pause the video and soak all that information, but it explains it fairly well. So for example, let's say if you have 500 plus ships in port, which even I don't have that many, you can earn 5 extra bonuses for 1 battle if you have a 1200 base XP game. So it helps out those of us that have been playing for some time and have accumulated a large number of ships in our port. Alright, so, let's see, what do they say? Contents of the new special bonuses and rare bonuses containers. So, the special bonuses container dropped 5 level 2 bonuses of one of the following types. Credits, 40%, ship XP 200%, commander XP 200%, free XP 600%. The rare bonuses container drops 3 times level 3 bonuses of one of the following types. Credits, plus 160%, ship XP plus 800%, commander XP 800%, and free XP 2400%. Alright, the 7 Seas collection is also going live in this update as well. Another festive new feature is the 7 Seas collection dedicated to the historical ports in the game. The collection will let you take a fresh look at the familiar locations from an unusual angle and learn some curious facts from the history of as many as 16 famous ports. The collection items can be obtained from the special 7 Seas container, which can be earned in several ways, including by completing special combat mission chains and from free daily bundles. The collection consists of 4 pages with 4 elements in each. The exchange rate for duplicates is 1-to-1. Hey, that's pretty nice. After opening 16 containers, you are guaranteed to complete the entire collection. Yeah, the exchange rate's pretty nice. Most of the other collections, it's like 3-to-1, or in some cases 4-to-1 with duplicates, so that's cool. Rewards for completing the collection page, 1 day of premium time. Rewards for completing the entire collection. Bonus package for a tier 7 ship. That's nice. The future update, the 7 Seas containers will be added to the armory and be available in exchange for coal. Alright. They're also adding in the Warship Strike minigame, which is I don't think they have the permissions to say the game's actual name, but it's Battleship. We're adding Warship Strike inspired by the classic game to World of Warships. The temporary mode will be available during Update 11.8. Earn strike passes for completing combat missions, fight against AI, and obtain festive tokens. You can access the minigame via the armory. You can pause ongoing battles at any time and return to them later, and your progress will be saved. Automatic completion of the battle is allowed. In this case, the AI will complete the game for the player. Players will earn rewards, festive tokens, for various actions in battle. You can obtain up to 5,920 tokens in total, 4,320 tokens for participating in Warship Strike, 800 tokens in exchange for credits, 800 tokens in exchange for community tokens. The tokens can be exchanged in the army for valuable rewards, bonus packages for ships, permanent camouflages, economic bonuses, containers with signals and resources, and credits. Alright, so it sounds like a fun little minigame that you can get some pretty decent rewards out of by just, again, playing it. Now, a big thing is that operations are returning in full force this update with a big rework to them. So, they say, operations in our game has long been a battle type that was not very popular. One-time rewards for stars, restriction to one ship tier, and the impossibility of re-entering a battle playing the same ship without additional expenses quickly reduce players' interest. We've done our best to make operations more diverse in Update 11.8. You will be able to enter battle playing a wider range of your favorite ships, researching new branches along the way. We've also added the ability to regularly receive valuable rewards for playing operations. You can enter battle playing tier 6 to 8 ships in any operations. The 30-minute restriction for re-entry into battle playing the same ship has been removed. That was kind of a dumb thing in the first place, but again, I'm glad they're fixing it here. The final team composition will affect the strength of bots. Successful completion of secondary tasks will increase the XP and credit earnings. Stars and one-time rewards and operations will be replaced by daily and weekly combat missions. By completing these missions, you will be able to earn community tokens and super containers. In Update 11.8, we're bringing back 3 long-absent and highly awaited operations: the Ultimate Frontier, Hermes, and Cherry Blossoms. That's the one with the day and night cycle. I want them to add night battles into this game so bad. I know it'd be kind of difficult to balance out in game, but maybe they could add in star shells or something like that, or have some forts on the islands of the map pop off some star shells every now and then that can illuminate the entire cap. Something like that would be awesome, and maybe we might see that return here with Cherry Blossoms. But anyway, they note, in addition, we are trying a new approach in replacing operations of the week. While playing on a team where your allies are selected, automatically an operation will be picked randomly. This change will make the mode more diverse for those playing it regularly. You will still be able to select an operation of your liking when part of a division. All these steps are designed to increase the popularity of operations. We'll closely monitor your feedback and share the details with you. So good quality of life change here. Breathing some much needed new life into the operations game modes. Because again, once you get like the one-time massive reward for the operations, unless you just really like the operation, most players just didn't touch them again. I haven't played an operation outside of like on clan battle nights when we're waiting for 1 or 2 more players to pop up. We go and pop into an operation just to derp around so we're not just sitting in port. But beyond that, I haven't really played an operation seriously in some time. Alright, British battle cruisers coming to the tech tree in full force, so you're now free to research all the way down from the tier 3 up to the tier 10. St. Vincent will have her first impressions video probably out not tomorrow, because of course this is tomorrow's video because I recorded these a day in advance. It'll probably be Thursday's video, so take a look out for that. I'm very excited to get my hands on. Alright, and the reload mechanic changes are coming in this update. Some, again, massive quality of life changes and a much needed change, especially with the Italians in mind too. So, they state in Update 11.8, we've changed the gun reloading mechanics and switching shell types. As a result, the effectiveness and versatility of the gunfeeder commander skill increased. Main guns, the gunfeeder skill bonus to accelerated shell type switching no longer requires all turrets to be fully loaded. The reload indicator for submarines and ships carrying different types of torpedoes have been made consistent with that used for all other ships. Ships now have a minimum shell type switching time parameter. When the gun feeder skill mastered, if you switch shell types when your guns are reloading and before the minimum time runs out, the gun reload time will not change. If you switch your shell types after the minimum shell switching time has run out, the remaining reload time will become equal to the minimum shell type switching time. For example, let's take a ship with a 30-second main gun reload time. When the gun feeder skill mastered, the minimum shell type switching time for any turret will be 18 seconds. If the remaining gun reload time is 19 seconds and you switch shell types, the reload time will still be 19 seconds rather than 30 seconds, as it used to be earlier. If only 5 seconds are left for the guns to reload and you switch shell types, the reload time will roll back to 18 seconds instead of the 30 seconds it used to be. If the gun is ready to fire when the shell type is switched, the reloading time will also take 18 seconds. All researchable Italian battleships will receive a separate 30% boost to the shell type switching time that will be applied even when the gun feeder skill is inactive. When activating the skill, bonuses are multiplied and become more effective. Speaking of Italian battleships, switching between shell types frequently is an important component of their gameplay. The bonus applied by default will emphasize this feature and increase the effectiveness of the gun feeder skill compared to battleships of other nations. So they also have this nice little GIF down here of, I think it's the Lepanto. So I'll let this roll on screen as we move on, but you can see it's a good change. Does it make sense, like, historically speaking? No, not really, because, you know, it actually should take much more time to, of course, rip that shell out of the chamber, then get the new type of shell up there, and, you know, it really should take like a minute plus if you've got a fast crew. But for a gameplay point of view, it's a good change, especially again for the Italian battleships. While they're still good, it's not uncommon for many players to, from what I've seen from the forums and from YouTube comments, to say that they're missing a little something because, you know, they're kind of stuck with these sap shells and these really long reload times, but they also have these excellent AP shells. But again, with their long reload times, it's kind of, you know, not feasible to be swapping back and forth a lot. So it's a good buff to the Italian battleships, and again, a good change overall. And like I said in yesterday's Rio de Janeiro video, that ship is going to benefit from it greatly as well. So again, good quality of life change. Alright, the Armory is getting a new addition. The Alvaro De Bazan, a fast destroyer flotilla leader carrying powerful artillery armament and similar to the Italian ships of the Capitani Romani class, will become available in the premium shop in Armory when the update goes live. The ship's main feature is 8 135mm main battery guns that can use the burst fire alternative fire mode, previously available only to some super ships. Due to her high speed of 40 knots, the destroyer can make sudden, swift attacks on enemy ships and deal a large amount of damage in a short time. Torpedo armament is represented by 2 quad-tube torpedo launchers. Torpedoes have a good range, but not the highest speed and damage. The consumables she carries are a classic destroyer set with smoke generator and engine boost, so I guess that means no heal for the Bazan. The cost of a bundle that holds Bazan with a port slot, a commander with 3 skill points, and a special combat mission providing 200% to all XP types will be 34,950 doubloons. Okay, the week after update 11.8 goes live, the ship will become available in the Army for 238,000 coal. Okay, cool. It's a coal ship. So if you want to get her right out the gate, it's going to cost you 34,000 doubloons. But if you wait a week, you can get the ship for coal. So it's a free ship. And I highly encourage everyone to wait to get it for coal. Don't blow $100-something when you can literally get the ship free 7 days later. I will get it to get the review out as soon as possible for you guys, so you guys can make that decision if you want to drop 238,000 coal on this ship. Alright, new content. The update brings the following items to the game. The 7 Seas permanent camo for Mahan, Eintracht, Sinop, and Legend of the Ocean permanent camouflage for Anhalt. The 7 Seas. Wait. Weren't these called the Sea Lord camos? Did they change my camo name? Aw. They changed my camo name. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, when these first came out, these were called the Sea Lord camos, which I got many a ping on Discord about that. But yeah, they changed it. Oh, come on, Ouija. Man, the Anhalt, though. Look at them sails, though, boys. This is just import. You can see the Anhalt without the sails in the other screenshot. I don't know why they added in these giant sails and port. I mean, it looks neat, I guess, interesting for sure. But in game, it won't have them. I know, like when I saw that, I thought that was what she was going to have in game, and I'm like, well, hold up a second. I can't have Godzilla on my ship in game, but the and Halt can have these massive sails. But you know, whatever. Okay, the camos still look cool. I like the color combo of them. And Ouija, he can use Sealord. I'm not gonna crap about it. I thought it was pretty neat. But whatever, I guess they just wanted to avoid that little kerfuffle there anyway. So commanders, Masters of the Seven Seas for European ships and Mistress of the Seven Seas for German ships have been added. Unseekable Sam has become a commander. Wargaming, if this cat does not meow, I am uninstalling. I just want to hear meow. I don't care that I don't know what he's saying. I want Sam to meow. Best commander. The Seven Seas commemorative flag is also being added into the game. Alternative variants of the tactical container, which will provide a different set of rewards: tactical, tactical small, tactical special, tactical big, and tactical giant. The contents and drop rates for the containers will be available with the release of the update via this link, which you can click on that if you want to see it. The portraits of standard German commanders have been updated and several new ones have been added, so they're getting a nice facelift. The previously mentioned new rare bonus containers will replace the gift containers in the game. Players who had gift containers prior to this update will receive the corresponding number of rare bonus containers. The contents of both containers are identical. In addition to special bonuses and rare bonus containers, we've added common bonuses and unique bonus containers to the game. They've also gone and updated the super containers with some new ships, along with the premium ship containers as well. I'll take screenshots of these and throw them up on screen. If you guys again want to read those lists, just pause the video and check that out. Alright, the last big change is that depth charges are getting unified across the board for everybody. So every ship, every cruiser and battleship are going to have this set of airstrikes for ASW duties. I would like them to clarify if this means that the Dutch cruisers are finally getting ASW planes, because they literally cannot do anything to submarines once they're beneath periscope depth. If this does also apply to the Dutch cruisers, this is a massive pickup for them, and some that should have been done long ago. If they still don't have ASW aircraft after this is entirely dumb wargaming. You're giving CVs auto ASW planes because they have planes and they're flying their planes around. Why can't the Dutch get them? Give my elf boats their ASW planes. But again, overall good change, especially if the Dutch get their planes, their ASW planes. But again, yeah, it was really weird beforehand how some ships had like three squadrons with one plane per squadron, but then some ships had two squadrons with 2 planes per squadron. Some ships had 1 squadron with 2 planes. It was weird. It was kind of convoluted, and then they don't mention the range here, but like some ships like the Ohio had like a 6-kilometer depth charge range for some reason. Then some ships get a 13-kilometer depth charge plane range. I don't know. It was weird, but it's getting unified. I think, at least in terms of range. In terms of the aircraft, the bombs, and the flights, it is getting unified. But I would assume this would apply to range as well until Wargaming says otherwise, because it says they're unifying all parameters. So we'll see what happens with that. Alright guys, that's the major takeaways from this update. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Are you excited for this update? I know I am. I finally can get my St. Vincent, and with the release of the Bazan, that's a ship I'm very interested to check out, because it seems like they really want the Spanish lines gimmick to be the reload boosters, or the what's it called, alternative firing mode, because they tried this with the Canaries too, but it didn't work out with the Canaries. So yeah, I'm excited to get my hands on that ship, and we will see what else happens in this update. I think the Anhalt's coming out. It's not mentioned in this dev blog that it is coming out, besides the 7 Seas camo coming out for it. So naturally the ship has to be out in order for the camo to be useful to, well, anybody that's not a super tester or a CC. So guys, that's the update 11.8. You guys should be enjoying the update when this video comes out. I'll be checking it out once I get home from work tomorrow. So guys, again, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 40,000 subs, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. We are going to be doing a giveaway when we reach 40,000 subscribers, so make sure you stick around for that as well. Okay guys, hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Hope to catch you guys in the next one.